And today, instead of showing you some nature, I'm going to show you a sped up version of my epic post ancestral healing movement integration practice, because moving the body around, moving energy through the body however it wants, letting the innate messages of the body do what they do, is extremely powerful.
Snap. Hello. I've just had a funny conversation with my guides. Oh, they're funny. Oh, sorry, we're having a good inside joke there. I always ask and pray before I do these that I'll be a clear and clean vessel and channel for information, and asking for it to come through cleanly. And I've just had like really ancient in the bloodlines. I want to say more than one hijacking of the kind of truth perception removed from me yesterday. I mean, it's still integrating, of course, but yeah, as I just sort of said that to my guides, they were like, "Oh yeah, you were already bringing through really clear truth, and even, like you were already kind of clearly speaking with us and passing on the things that we were saying beforehand. Now that you've kind of cleared this cloud, so to speak, it's it's like you got this. It's child's play, so that's awesome. That feels really nice. Okay, all right, cool. So yeah, I've just had a really as I said, a really big cleansing, so my eyes are kind of messed up still, so I'm just hiding from you a little today. Sitting in the bright sun, hiding behind my fringe that needs a trim. Okie dokie. So let me see. What are we at now? Thursday. That makes it the 7th, the 6th of August, 2020. We are in a full moon. We are gearing up for the peak of the Lion's Gate. There's a lot of stuff happening. A lot of inner work, of course, and the very deep inner planes are still continuing. The polarization in its full breadth and extent of separateness is still in play. Lines are being drawn more than ever before, perhaps. And, the one thing that I really want to speak with you about today, before we get on to some channeling, is intuition. I want to say to you that you are simply not going to be able to evolve or understand the I want to say full transmission, let's say, or opportunity for growth throughout 2020 without your intuition. If you haven't already come to understand what this is, now is the time. If you are putting your logical mind, your rational mind, your practical mind above your intuition, now is the time to change those things around. Your logical conscious mind is absolutely not in control. It never has been. Your subconscious mind in control, and your intuition is the part of you that speaks not only from the depths of your subconscious mind, but also from your higher intelligence, what I sometimes call your heart mind, what we can also call your absolute highest mind, or your higher self, what is often called that. That is your intuition. Your guides will also use your intuition to speak with you. Your intuition can absolutely 100% be trusted. It is a very intrinsic capacity that you have. You've just forgotten how to use it. That's all. We are awakening to the use of our intuitive mind and the importance of the intuitive mind. I cannot tell you, this is the most powerful tool that you have to navigate the earth right now and moving into the transformations that are continuing to come. You will be able to move through this time with grace and ease, knowing and trusting, you'll be able to move through without becoming too unstable or too rattled by the changes, or too upset or too angry, or to whatever it is that is creating, in any kind of imbalance or incongruence inside of you. You'll be able to remain harmonious and be a stable light for others within a chaotic world. You will be able to hold the codes of the new earth that we are all trying to bring in. You'll be able to move through your own emotional stuff. You'll be able to shine light into your own shadow spaces. You'll be able to see yourself. You'll be able to see when you are, let's say, when the weeds are growing, or when you are being potentially attacked from the outside cyclically. You will see all of these things if you have your intuition in play, if you have focused on fine-tuning that skill and that tool. It is essential. Okay, there's a lot of information coming around. It's really confusing. It's creating a lot of turmoil and a lot of angst, and the only way that you can get through this easily is by using your intuition as the number one measure. Okay, gather all the information that you can from every stream that you can possibly handle if you are information hungry, and then take all of that information into a quiet, still space inside of yourself and use your higher mind to point you to what you need to know, okay? To what is most appropriate for you to understand. Your intuition will never ever steer you wrong. It is really the only source of information that you can trust. Put it that simply. Okay, and that also goes for anything that I say or anything that comes through me. If it does not resonate or it goes against your intuition, completely dismiss it. I am not a truth speaker. I'm one who passes on information. I pass it through me. By the time it comes through me, it may no longer resonate with you. I don't care what you do with what it is that I lay out in front of you. But I do care that you are having your intuition in play, and that you are putting that first above all other opinions, all other experts. Wonderful. Okay, good. They're telling me that's enough of that now. Okay, thank you. Alrighty. Oh, there's so much more lightness and fun around now, and I can feel this coming for the collective and for you too, and particularly as we move into the new moon, when it moves into Leo as well. There's a lot of fun, a lot of playfulness coming up for us now. Things have been really heavy. This is a time and an opportunity in the let's say the epic transformations. This is a time and an opportunity to have like kind of a bit of a time out with play and silliness in between some of the intense influences going on. So yeah, they're reminding me of that as well, to also just share that with you. And so let's see if they want to say something directly to you. We are encouraging more leading with the intuitive knowing. We are very much in support of what Eliza has shared with you in regards to practicing and fine-tuning this skill or capacity or capability that you have, which is intuitive capability. And it's very similar to if you wanted to learn how to be a really fantastic singer. You would practice and you would practice and you would learn some of the basics, and then you would fine-tune those, and then you would become a master. Or it would perhaps just be something that you did every day and came quite naturally to you, and people said to you, well, how did you learn to become that singer? And you said, well, I studied and I practiced, and then I allowed myself to just be that which it is. Now, you can certainly study and learn the basics and practice, but we want you to know that things are amplified right now, and that if you choose to focus on intuitive building and intuitive cultivation, then we will speed up the process for you, and it doesn't necessarily need to take you years and years and years and years and years. Simply, it does need to take you energy and time and attention. So giving it your attention, putting aside some of your time in order to practice the intuition. Excuse us. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I could feel that coming before, and I just Do you want to just take that away and you can keep speaking? Oh, yes, thank you. Yes, wonderful. And yes, it is, we feel a very positive, a very productive thing for you to be focusing on right now is this internal cultivation of this area. This, of course, is going to open up your brain centers, let's say, parts of your mind that have been somewhat dormant and are certainly in very strong support right now in order to be open to be activated for you on your behalf. We are absolutely supporting you. We are flooding you with the crystalline codes of the newness of well beyond 5D now. We are certainly working with much higher dimensional frequencies, and it is because you're also so open to this, and we are very grateful that you have been putting in the effort and giving the attention to where it is needed in the cultivation of your heart, mind, and your intuitive capacities. And so those of you that have already done this, it would be fantastic if you were to speak with others about this, and if you were to teach others how to use things like presence and use things like simply paying attention to the moment and when they are, and etc. And we know that you understand what we are speaking about, to guide them through cultivating and tuning into their intuitive capacities. Yes, that would be a wonderful thing to do at this time. Thank you. We have some purple rays here, some purple rayed beings who wish to offer us a space, a let's just say more specifically, I want to offer us, I kind of want to say a room is what they're showing me. It is a portal, you could also say, where we can enter and we can take any of those members within our family bloodline that we are aware of, and those that we are not aware of as well, that are still requiring some healing and clearing and restoration as well from the I just want to say anything that has created disharmony, but we're really speaking things from the past that have been passed down, carried through the bloodline. There is a group of beings who are very willing to hold space for that. And as I said, they're kind of showing me a room. It's looking a bit like a square, and it is illuminated in purple. It's kind of like neon purple cube. And there is a door within the cube, and you can enter into the cube and you will be flooded with brilliant purple rays of light. In fact, every member in your family will be flooded with these light, and it will act as a neutralizer. And if this is something that you are willing to do, then the suggestion is that you do this in a meditation state. And so I'm just going to describe it for you a little bit more if I can. So yeah, we are looking at a very large light. It looks like, again, it looks like fluoro purple lights that are forming a cube shape. It is also gridded with light on all four walls, as well as the top on the bottom, and all six sides are gridded. And so it is an energetic container of neutralizing the, I'm going to say, negative aspects from either the masculine or the feminine bloodline. And so again, if you have some awareness of some members of your family that could certainly use some freedom from that ancestral, I want to say baggage, but it is good to of course give these things reverence and appreciation for the lessons and also the wisdom that has been left behind as well, that has come before you. But this is really an offering and a gift for those who are wanting to do this healing, because there is certainly a call for that right now, and it is also presenting to some as being something that is a little challenging to do without some extra support. And so these very divine purple rayed but very technologically advanced beings are here, and again they're working with light and colour they're also working with harmonics there within that cube. And so you can simply take them in as long as you like, hold them in that space. Be aware of notice what you notice, hold them in that space. Allow the purple light to also flood into your heart. And then as it floods into your heart space, allow it to move all the way down into the root and back up again. You want to take it all the way down into the root so that it goes all the way into the fetal cells and into the original blueprint. Sorry, not to the original blueprint, of course, thank you. Yeah, we are clearing the pathway so that the original blueprint can be restored, but we are essentially really clearing out a kind of long lineage of, again, I'm just going to say because it can be registering as many different behaviours and patterns and emotions, etc., and it's really about that kind of discordance and separation within the old paradigm way. Okay, thank you, they're happy with that. And so when you're finished in the cube, you're going to exit out another door. There's going to be a door on the other side and you're going to exit out the other door. And as you exit through that door, you're going to be going through a curtain of golden light. And this curtain of golden light is simply going to pour over you and act as a protective sheath as you move out of the cube so that you can reclaim your sovereignty and that you can call all of your fragmented parts of self from all time and space and all dimensions back into your now moment, into your divine temple and into your soul and into your vessel as you are right here, right now on this planet, restoring full sovereignty. Okay, great. Wonderful, thank you. And also restoring full sovereignty to both the body, thank you, and thank you, and the aura and the hologram. Wonderful, okay. Good. Okay, they're quite satisfied with that. Let me just see. It feels like there's someone else here though, hang on. Oh, we have, of course. We have the pixies and the little nature spirit folks. They don't care about the names. You can call them all the names. All the nature spirit folks are all here. They're encouraging us to cross over into their realms occasionally in order to be very silly and very playful and a little bit mischievous is okay. Continuing to act and share and filter everything through the heart space as you share it, but allowing for some lightheartedness now, and they're really here to encourage that. So playing with some of those nature spirit creatures would be a very positive thing for you, whatever way you choose to do that. They're saying, just come into the nature with us and forget everything else. Just forget everything else and just hear what you hear and feel the wind and feel that leaf tickling you and then feel us encouraging you to go over there and explore something and remember what it was like to not care about anything but what was right in front of you. Remember what it was like to be young and to be little and to only be caring about what's that over there that I see that's interesting to me. I wonder what that is. Curiosity, exploration, curiosity are really the themes of what's coming up here. Two of my favorite things. Curious adventuring. Wonderful, but they're really asking, they're like, yeah, but your curious adventuring is very serious, Eliza. So they're really calling for a lot of play and joy, not taking things too seriously for the next week or so. Wonderful, okay, great. Not taking things too seriously for the next week or so. Play, enjoyment, fun, frivolity, adventure, silliness, cheekiness, okay. Sensuality as well, they're encouraging too. Beautiful, thank you. Okay. Alrighty. Cool. There you go. Okay, so happy day, night to you whenever you are watching. Sending you so much love. This is Eliza. If you want to check out my website, Eliza Kendall, I have an 11-day Lionsgate activation to embody your new earth codes, your divine soul's calling into the new earth. If you're interested in that, we begin on Saturday, so get onto it straight away. If you have any questions for me or anything, or if you have questions for Spirit you'd like me to ask during one of these readings, let me know. Sending you lots of love. Okay, bye.